Hey everybody, what's going on? This is the Venus reading. Venus has moved into Taurus. It moved into Taurus yesterday on the 29th. And, shit, I can't remember when it's going to be there till, but I'll have it in the description. Ooh, the Ace of Cups for a Venus reading. First card out. That's fucking awesome. Oh, man. Five of Cups. What's that about? And Five of Arrows. Oh. And then we have Temptation on the bottom. This card is the Devil card. The devil's affecting somebody within this connection. Maybe both sides. I don't know. We'll pull on the feminine and the masculine in a minute. So Five of Cups is shame, regret, disappointment. Five of Arrows is sabotage, disagreements, false victories. I mean, and Ace of Cups is it's love. It's feeling. It's like the holy grail of feeling, the holy grail of love. Somebody's feeling disappointment and shame and regret over something with this connection. That's the devil. That's the devil. It's like on one hand, temptation is the connection. On the other hand, the temptation is to push away the connection. That's the sabotage. That's what they feel guilty about. That's what they're, I feel like, in their head about. Like the devil's talking to me, telling me to stay away. Or the devil's tempting me to go in another direction, maybe towards another person. Underneath the devil, we have the Two of Pentacles. It's like, to love or to not love. That is the question. You know, you see how one heart is full and one heart kind of looks empty. It's it's like the physical and the spiritual. It's like, do I just keep this in the spiritual? Do I keep my love inside and not share it? Or do I bring it out into the physical? Do I allow myself to feel this? Or do I shut it down and leave myself in regret and shame? And it's a false victory. It's a false victory. It's like the devil's telling me, like, stay away from it. Stay away from it. But I want to go after it. It almost feels like the temptation to go after it is the devil, but that's the devil playing the mind game, you know? The past few Venus readings we've had, we kept pulling the Prince of Staves, which is the Knight of Wands, and in this deck, he's like looking off into the distance, like he's deep in thought. You know, thought cards should be the arrows, not wands, but the Knight of Wands in this deck always looks like he's just thinking in the distance about what he wants to do, but he's not taking action. I feel like that's the Knight of Wands is this Five of Cups. This man just like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Letting the devil control. Letting the devil control. All right, let's pull some clarifiers. And we got this card the last time, the Nine of Staves. The Nine of Wands, it's normally it represents like the wounded warrior, like there's a wall built, but they're still ready to keep fighting. They're protected. But in this card, see how the wall is built and the man and the woman, they're embracing each other and they're kissing and they're protected by this wall. And then this bird flying around is like a guide. a protector. Ooh, I never noticed this before. It's like, all right, it's like this is supposed to be a tree on the side of this cliff, but it almost looks like roots coming up to this connection. And they look strong. I know it's a tree with no leaves and no growth, but like the way it is in this mountain, other than over here where it's coming up from it, if you block that out, it almost looks like roots. Strong roots for this protection. Strong roots for this connection. And see like how there's like this swirling. It's like the energy coming up from the roots, coming up from the physical and energetically protecting them. And we pulled this card with the Ace of Cups, so it's like this love is not only supported and guided, it is protected. It is protected. So you know what that tells me? That just tells me that this and the devil that was at the bottom, it's bullshit. It's not anything that's going to keep you guys apart. It's not. Oh, we have justice at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, justice. Oh, and we got the Two of Pentacles came back up. See, he's disappointed because he's like weighing the options. Like, do I, don't I? I don't know what to do. And it leaves him feeling like shit because he does know what he wants to do. He feels this. He feels this. Like I said, it's the fucking holy grail of feeling of love. The holy grail. Oh, and temptation came back. Yeah, the temptation is to sabotage because the devil doesn't want this connection coming together. All right, let's pull on the feminine energy and then we'll pull on the masculine energy. How is the feminine in this connection? Eight of Staves with contemplation at the bottom. Contemplation. I believe that this is the Hermit. Let me just double check before. Contemplation, yeah, the Hermit. The Hermit. The Hermit is contemplation, it's introspection, it's going inwards to really, really think about something. But the energy of the Hermit springs the feminine forward. The feminine's gone in and has shined the light on this connection, and the feminine knows this is it. This is it. I want this. I need this. This is it. Oh, what's under contemplation? Desire. Oh, that's so sweet. Desire, this is the Chariot. Wanting something, going after it. Eight of Staves, forward movement, going after it. Yeah, see, the contemplation, the feminine knows this is it. This is it. They want it. They want it. They need it. They don't have to juggle it. But I feel like the masculine already knows that. That's why he feels so much shame and regret for juggling this and wondering like, well, what do I do? What do I do? But masculines understand that's the devil making you juggle. The devil is trying to sabotage. And the devil is our inner wounds. It's our inner wounds. A lot of inner child work is needed to heal inner wounds that make us sabotage things that are good for us. So, all right. Eight of Staves. Justice. Princess of Coins. Yeah, when the feminine went inwards with the Hermit, they, you know, the Chariot, desire was there. It's like, I want to move forward. I want this. I need this. That's what they learned. Princess of Coins is the Page of Pentacles, and they learned something practical. They learned something of value. They learned that this connection is valuable. They learned that they already know that. They just had to go in and really kind of it's like have a conversation with yourself. You know, the feminine had to go in and have a conversation with themselves, because the feminine picks up on the masculine being unsure. It's not that the masculine's unsure about the feminine. The masculine's unsure about how to bring this connection together, how to keep this connection together. If the devil's coming in to try to sabotage, this means this connection is very important and extremely, extremely powerful for this masculine. Because the devil doesn't come along to sabotage for no reason. You know? For the feminine, it would be justice for things to move forward. That's what the feminine has learned. That's what the feminine knows. The right move is forward. All right, now let's pull on the masculines. Six of Coins. Oh man, with the Queen of Cups on the bottom. Oh, I told you it's the fucking holy grail of love. It's like the masculine is feeling their Queen of Cups energy, and also outside of them, the feminine is the Queen of Cups. So it's like they feel it inside, they feel it outside. They want to give. They want to come bring it to the feminine. Because in order for this connection to move forward, the feminine can try and move things forward, but it's not the feminine's job to take control of this. It's the feminine's job just to be open to it and let the masculine know, I'm here. So if you want to make a move, you know where I'm at. And the masculine's like, I've been making these pentacles for you. Do you like this? They're hoping they're worthy. They're hoping what they have to offer is enough. Because pentacles can represent money, but really it's just something of value. Like this pentacle that he's offering in front of her could be, it could just be like a valuable conversation. You know, normally you would think conversation would be swords. In this deck, it's arrows. You know, that's communication. But he's trying to hand her something of value, and forward movement is going to happen through communication, but valuable communication, not bullshit, sabotaging, shame and regret over not saying what you wanted to say, not doing what you wanted to do. This masculine wants to offer something solid. Something solid. Or even see in the background through this window how it's snowing outside. It looks cold outside. It's like he's trying to offer her safety and security. He wants to give her protection from the cold. Because this masculine fucking loves the feminine. Love is powerful, can be scary though. That's why they're like juggling so much. That's why the devil's trying to come out and play. The devil's like, sabotage it. Shut it down. Three of Coins. Oh, with contemplation, yeah. See, the masculine's hermiting too. The masculine's really contemplating on, how do I build a solid foundation? How do I give this feminine what it is that they need, that they deserve? How do I make this fair? This feminine is everything without even trying. Without even trying. How can I return that? How can I reciprocate? Hmm. All right. I think I'm gonna pull clarifiers. Oh, I think I'm gonna pull clarifiers. I'm not gonna switch up the deck. I'm not gonna switch up the deck because the Lover's Path Tarot is meant for these Venus readings. So I can't switch up the deck. Sometimes I think I want to, but every time I do these Venus readings, I'm like, should I switch up for clarifiers? It's like, no, no. All right, let's pull some clarifiers for the center. The Nine of Staves. The Nine of Staves with the Ace of Cups. The contemplation card you had flung out. I don't know if you guys heard me go. Tradition. That's the Hierophant. All right, so we got the Nine of Staves and the Ace of Cups. Tradition. Princess of Coins is the Page of Pentacles. Oh, we got the Prince of Coins. The Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is methodical. He makes a solid plan. He has a solid plan. He doesn't just, it's not like the Knight of Wands that will just like rush in and be impulsive. Although in this deck the Knight of Wands isn't taking action. He's just standing there looking off into space, thinking about what action he wants to take. This Page of Pentacles will come up with a solid plan. A solid plan. Remember, the masculine wants to be able to build a solid foundation and reciprocate this solid energy for the feminine. So it's the Knight of Pentacles that can make that plan to get there. The Hierophant, tradition, marriage, commitment. Learning how to have that by coming up with a solid plan and taking your time to get there. There isn't a rush. There is no rush to do this. Ooh. Sorry, I had to pause for a minute. I was feeling a little, ugh. I haven't eaten yet. You know, sometimes I wonder, it's like, does this have something to do with the reading, or is this just me being hungry? But I feel like there's anything that comes up in a reading, whether it's because I forgot to eat or not, and it's my own fault, it's meant to be a message. My niece said something to me once. It was so funny, and I just heard her say it in my head. Closed mouths don't get fed. So I feel like that's a message for the masculines. Masculines, if you don't speak up, you know, it's like, yeah, you want to have a solid plan moving forward, which is great, but you don't leave yourself in this shameful regret, sabotaging feeling and not saying anything to the feminine, because not saying anything while you're trying to figure it out leaves the feminine feeling like, maybe they just don't want me. I want them. I know this is the shit. Like, and that's the sabotage for the masculine. That's the sabotage. And then the feminine, getting in their head, if they don't hear from the masculine, that's sabotage on their own end. That's the devil trying to creep in on both sides. Um, This love, again, I'll say it, is the Holy Grail. It is guided, it is protected, it has strong roots that can lead to long-term commitment. But time, patience, communication, vulnerability, all of that is necessary. Is necessary. But open communication is key. Is key. If the person you're dealing with is who I'm talking about in this connection, open communication is safe. You can't have open communication with just anybody. You know, sometimes you meet someone, you're like, I like this person, you try to have open communication with them, and they either take it the wrong way or they start bullshitting you. That is not what I'm talking about. This connection here is a solid connection, both honest, loving, caring, empathetic individuals. I'm hearing that, can see it to the end. I mean, that's a weird way to put it. But you know, we do have the Hierophant here. We have tradition. This is long-term commitment. You guys can be what it is that each other needs until the very end. You know, there's not many connections that happen that are there's not many connections that can come together and last long term the way this connection can. This isn't your everyday. This isn't like a dime a dozen person. This is a not even a one in a million. This is a one and only person. A one and only. All right, let's pull a clarifier for the Five of Cups and the Two of Coins. Oh yeah, the King of Cups. And the Queen of Cups. Oh man. Divine counterparts. Three of Arrows. This pain, this sorrow, it's like two messages within this one card. It's like it hurts the masculine. Like the Five of Cups is regret, it's sadness, and this is pain and sorrow. This is past pain and sorrow. Stuff from the past that they regret is what this Devil card is about. It comes up and it causes the masculine to hesitate. It causes them to juggle the spiritual and the physical of what do I do with this? I don't know. And because of all that past pain and stuff, that it makes them hesitate. And then when they hesitate and they feel this much, the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, it creates more pain for them. More pain. It would actually be healing for this masculine to fight this devil energy and pick this holy grail up and drink it. Drink it. Fucking down it. Because the masculine that I'm reading on right now deserves this love. Not only deserves it, but this masculine has this kind of love. Not everyone carries love that is empathetic, unconditional, compassionate, trustworthy, loyal, honest, respectful. Like every positive and powerful aspect that you can have within a connection is in this cup. And this feminine and this masculine both carry this energy. There's a fucking crown floating above it. It's like I said, it's the Holy Grail. It's like royal. It's royal. And I King of Cups, Queen of Cups, but I don't mean royal like it doesn't have to be a fucking king or a queen. Like, it's people who embody king and queen energy. People who embody the king and queen energy. You don't have to be an actual queen to embody queen energy. You don't have to be an actual king to embody king energy. You just have to be a fucking divine masculine and a divine feminine and know who it is you are, know what it is you're worth. There's not a lot of people that are like this. There's not. So then when you actually meet another that's like that's like that, you might have moments of, wait, am I worthy? Don't forget your worth. Don't forget your worth. Don't get caught up in the nervousness of, wait, like someone like me exists. Wait, do I even deserve them? um all right, let's pull on this Five of Swords and the Temptation, the Devil card. Pressure. Transformation. Transformation. This is the Death card. Something must come to an end for something new to begin. And that Three of Swords that I was saying, it's yes, it's causing this masculine pain to be hesitant towards this connection, but they're only hesitant because of the pain that's already there from past situations and past connections. All right, let me just say, not just for the masculine, but for the feminine as well, you both need to make sure you look at your devil and release it. And release it, transform it. Transform it. The old way of thinking, the old paradigm has to come to an end for a new one to begin. Have to let go of the past to move forward with the future. The devil wants to keep you stuck, but the devil, like I said, is unhealed wounds within yourself. Those wounds will keep coming up and start screaming at you because they want you to look at them. They want you to pay attention to them because they're hurting. Those wounds are hurting, and those wounds are you. You're hurting. So you have to face that. You have to face that and have forgiveness and compassion towards yourself and towards others that you've dealt with in the past. Because who you were in the past and who you've dealt with in the past will hold you back from moving forward to who you can be in the future, which is who you are at the core underneath all those wounds. And it's a heavy burden. It's a heavy weight to carry to get through that type of transformation, that type of shadow work. It's easier to face someone else and their bullshit than it is to face ourselves and our own bullshit. But once we do, we can release the guilt and the shame of the past, the regret, and then we can this King and this Queen of Cups, they're divine counterparts. Divine counterparts of love and commitment and being there for each other. We have the King of Arrows at the bottom to clarify the sabotage and the devil energy. So it's use your King of Arrows, your King of Swords energy. The King of Swords is intellectual. The King of Swords is like the best chess player, you know, like he understands the strategy of what moves need to be made. All right, I'm gonna pull clarifiers on the feminine and the masculine. I was getting like lost in and staring at the King of Swords, but I'm not sure what it is he's trying to tell me. Oh, innocence, the Fool, and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, that would be justice. Taking a leap of faith for happily ever after. See, the feminine already knows. The feminine's already, like, this is it. I want it. I need it. I'm willing to go into this blindly, but I need the masculine to be willing to. Oh, and we've got the Eight of Arrows. That's why the feminine's in their head. Because it's like they know they want this. Um, they're willing to be a fool. I always hear that song, Tina Turner. You're just a fool, you know you enough. The feminine's willing to go down this road, but the feminine can't go down this road alone. The feminine needs the masculine to play along. um, and it seems like the masculine wants to. The masculine wants to build this solid foundation. The masculine wants to give back, but there is this energy of something trying to pull them away, something trying to sabotage this on them. And the feminine's aware of that, so that's why there's this, I can't do anything if they don't do anything. So the feminine feels trapped until the masculine releases her. And if the feminine has to release herself, it's because she's going to walk away from this connection. So, she's only going to walk away if the masculine decides to not fight for this. And when I say fight for this, I don't mean fight with each other and argue until that's not the kind of connection I'm talking about. That's not this. That's possibly something toxic if you're going to fight with each other to make it work. No. Fighting for each other to make it work. Pushing through the devil, facing yourself, facing your wounds and healing your wounds. Like I said, facing your own wounds and facing yourself is way more difficult than facing someone else in their shit. That's a fight that most people don't want. That's a fight that most people turn away from. That's what I mean when I say fight for this connection. The feminine's willing to fight. The feminine will take out every fucking devil within her. She will go in, she will face all her wounds, and she will heal every fucking one in order to be with this masculine. She wants the masculine to do the same, and the masculine wants to do the same. The masculine wants to do the same, but while the sun's transiting through Taurus, while Venus is transiting through Taurus, and we do also have the sun in Taurus, I'm all right, I'm hearing the words like really coming to grips during this time. And what I mean by that is really coming to grips with the things that need to be healed, really coming to grips with change that you've never known, change that you didn't know was possible. This masculine is working on it. They're in this process of trying to transform and trying to face their shit. But they are feeling regret. They are feeling the sabotage. That some of these masculines might succumb to their devil energy. But a lot of them aren't going to. A lot of them are feeling this like solid, like they're willing to put in the work. They're willing to put in the work. Wait, did I shuffle the... Was this at the bottom? I didn't start shuffling for the masculine side yet, did I? Was there a... Okay, so... What was at the bottom of the deck for... Because right now we've got the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. The Ten of Coins. This is everything. This is... Look, the gates are opened up. The gates are opened up. I just heard to the land of the free and the home of the brave. Yeah, this masculine needs to free himself from this past shit. And he's got to be brave to do it. Gates are open. All right, let's pull on the masculine energy. Oh. Awakening. I'm pretty sure that's, I want to say the sun card. I should know that. I've read so much tarot. I should know the numbers without even having to look it up. Yeah, it's the sun card. Awakening. The masculine is awakening. Yeah, they're in this transitional period. It's like the death card, the transformation. It's kind of like between sunset and sunrise, you know, like after sunset it's dark, you know, and then in the darkness is where this transformation is happening. In the shadows is where the transformation's happening, and then when the sun starts to rise, suddenly everything that was dark, you're starting to be able to see it. And the more the sun rises, the more clear things become. Now this masculine wants to go towards this. This masculine wants to head in the direction of this connection in spite of this pain. In spite of this pain. But they're needing the mental clarity in order before they can actually really look at the new horizons. The sun needs to fully come out, and they're awakening. The sun is coming out, and it's starting to shine light on all the shadows. And then they're able to see what's on the horizon. And they want to leave the pain in the past. And I'm noticing how, in this moment, I'm noticing how her back is towards this heart that's feeling so much pain. It's almost like she's leaving it behind. Yeah, so this is more of a reverse Three of Swords. Oh, didn't I say it would be healing for them to come together in this connection? Didn't I? I'm pretty sure I said that earlier in the reading. It would be healing for the masculine to overcome this. It's like, yeah, go in, do the inner work, face your shit. But this kind of devil energy has been something that not just with this masculine, but anybody that has this kind of devil energy, which we all have devil energy. It's been with us for our entire lives. It's trauma that we have suppressed. It's trauma that we have repressed. And healing that completely takes forever. Can take a fucking lifetime. Can take lifetimes. But just, I'm not saying the masculine has to go in and heal all this completely. No, they have to go and face it and be aware of what it is that's holding them back, because it's not this feminine, it's not this connection. It's shit from the past that is. They need to understand what it is in the past that's holding them back in order for them to move forward, because when they come forward in this connection, it's like they've already started the healing by facing their shit, but it's this connection that turns this Three of Swords upside down. It goes from pain and sorrow to leaving the pain and sorrow in the past. That's what this connection can do for the masculine, if the masculine allows it. That's why we had the Eight of Swords over here, feminine in our head. Oh yeah, see, I did shuffle the deck. And then I had the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom. I did start shuffling the deck for the masculine over here because we did have the Eight of Swords, the feminine in her head. Because she knows this isn't going to move forward unless we are not in control of other people. Spirit is not in control of other people. Well, unless that's a whole other story. I mean, if you're in a low enough frequency and you're letting your devils take over you, then something else is in control of you. But that's not what I'm talking about here. We all have free will. Even if our spirit guides and God, the universe, is saying, go towards this feminine, we still have the free will to choose not to. Even if we want to, we still have the free will not to. And the feminine's aware. Like, I wouldn't even want to control this masculine and make this masculine come forward. I'd rather them just come forward on their own. All right. So, this was the Venus reading, Venus and Taurus. It's going to be there for a few weeks. And so it seems like this connection, the masculine wants to give back. The masculine wants to do the work. Most of them will be doing the work. Some of them won't, because again, like I said, we can't predict somebody's free will. We're not in control of someone else's decisions. We're only in control of ourselves and our decisions and our free will and how we choose to handle things. And this feminine's ready to go for it, but she can't go for something if the other party isn't in it. But it seems like this masculine wants to give back. The majority of you watching, this masculine wants to give back, and they're feeling regret and shame and defeated because their devils comes in and creates this burden, and they know they need to transform it. They know they need to put an end to the sabotage, because if they don't, they're just going to be left in regret. And if this connection doesn't come together, regret, pain, sorrow. I'm flipping that back upside down because it is a reverse 3. All right, guys. So this is the Venus and Taurus reading. Comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe, and the King and Queen of Cups. I love that. I love that the divine counterparts came out together. And it's over the Two of Pentacles. It's like the masculine's like juggling, and they're feeling regret over not making a move because they want to. They want to. So that is all I have for you for today, and good luck, guys. Bye.